Hey there, Poke fans! Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. Now, I know that I've been kind of making a lot of decisions lately about what to do with the team, and I figured that I still want to use the same team. We brought back Urshifu, and we're going to try out Choice Scarf again. I'm going to see if I can play him just a little bit better since I am calcing things differently for all of my Pokemon. Like, we changed Hornleech for Ogerpon, so he survives a little bit more. We're playing Dragapult a little bit differently. We're also using Sylveon differently, and Incineroar has been officially hyper trained. So I'm going to give this team a try at their current level and see if anything would change using the knowledge that I do currently have. Now, as you can see, I do have another set here, and this is the team that I am currently working on because I wanted to have a Reflect and Light screen. So I figured Grimmsnarl might be best with the Spirit Break Thunder Wave combo, so that way I can half the person's speed. I'm not using Fake Out, which is kind of, I don't want to say dumb, but I'm not using Fake Out on Grimmsnarl. I think I am not going to use it in the next team that I plan on using with screens. Instead, what I'll be doing is kind of like the Trick Room variant, or not Trick Room, but Talon variant of the team. So I have currently Talonflame, who is 252 speed and attack, and set to Jolly. So we get the plus speed minus special attack. Gale Wings with the Covert Cloak set with the Brave Bird, Flare, Blitz, Tailwind, and Taunt. That way we can still taunt like people in dark, that we can offset some of the things here. Obviously, Grimmsnarl, who has light clay, Reflect, Light Screen, Spirit Break, and Thunder Wave. Prankster, obviously. I do not recall what the EVs are, but I will let you know in the next video when we might start using this team. Obviously, Ogerpon, you guys know about him. I don't really have to go very far into it. Raging Bolts might see some EV changes. I have recalced him. I just haven't reset him yet. Otherwise, he's 252 in special attack, HP, and special defense. So 252 in special attack and HP, and then 4 in special defense. And then Farigiraf, and this is kind of interesting. So Farigiraf has the following, as I wrote it down. We have 252 in HP, 140 in defense, and 116 special defense with the bold nature. And I have them with the helping hand. Sorry, I have her with the helping hand, protect, nasty plot, and psychic with the citrus berry. Farafrig is not supposed to do like a lot of damage. It's supposed to just be concise with the damage. And if in fact that I don't like Grimmsnarl on the team and I just want to replace like the screener, Farafrig does get both screens and can also use protect, helping hand, and the other two moves that I listed off before. So I'm kind of working on this, and the other Pokemon is right here, Golden Go. It was going to be my first Stellar Terra, which is going to be really, really interesting. I am still working on his set, and I'll let you guys know when I am finished. But he is going to have the choice specs, and he is going to be the checkmate Pokemon that I use for my opponent's Stellar or their Terras. With the Stellar Terra type and the Terra Blast, it does super effective damage regardless of what type they are. So I'm hoping that I do enough damage to knock them out, especially with the choice specs. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know what it's going to look like. A lot of the damage calculations are finicky. Like the one on Showdown might show me, but the calcs and everything are a little off. So I'm not really sure. I'm a visual learner. We're going to try it on the ladder and see what happens. But for now, I am currently training Golden Go to be a little bit more, I guess, deviant. Not. I want him to survive different attacks, but the set that I used before didn't really fit me too well. So I'm hoping with this set that I get a little bit more out of Golden Go. So. But I have two variants. And once this one's trained, I'll reset him, because getting a Golden Go back up to just getting like a regular form back and then get a Golden Go form takes a long time. with that being said, we'll go into our matches and see what we got, and we'll go from there. Okay, we got Sableye, Chien-Pao, Fluttermane, Ogerpon, Staraptor, and Raging Bolt. Interesting. So I do have to keep an eye on Sableye. I can't taunt him, but he is... pardon me. He is going to have Will-O-Wisp. So I have to keep that in mind, whatever is getting thrown in front of him. He is a dark type, so maybe we can outspeed and then have the Incineroar come out after, and I think we'll bring Sylveon. Sylveon should help us deal with Raging Bolt. I don't really have anyone that's going to be able to deal with the Staraptor though, so that's going to be... I'm hoping I don't have to deal with them. Can't rate those. We have Chien-Pao and Fluttermane. Interesting. Sort of Ruin. I'm gonna Tailwind, and I'm just gonna Sucker Punch right into Fluttermane. Fluttermane's gonna go down. Absolutely is gonna go down. They're gonna Terra. Probably the Fluttermane. Chien-Pao. Okay. Ghost. Fairy. Okay. Okay. Sucker Punch fails. Fluttermane's doing something else. That's Trick Room. That's a Trick Room Fluttermane. Ice Spinner is going to go right into Urshifu. Yep, saw that one coming. That's a Trick Room Fluttermane. Neat. Swap out. We'll protect on you, but I want to swap out to Incineroar, so we're going to do less damage. Or Chien-Pao's going to do less damage. I'm not going to do a whole lot, but... Dang, that call. Trick Room. But the rest of their team is fast. Right? Isn't that the thing? I mean, I'll definitely do my best, but it's just like, wow. Protect on the Fluttermane. Ice Spinner. Are you spec or... Yeah, no one's... Everyone's fast. Why would you set Trick Room? That's weird. Then taunt Fluttermane, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fake out Chien-Pao. I think Chien-Pao's banded. It hasn't used anything else. It would make sense. Dazzling Gleam. Rocks a Citrus Berry on the Incineroar. Ice Spinner on the Tornadus. That is going to knock it out, which is unfortunate. Wait, didn't I fake you out? Did I not do that? If I did, and you still attacked, tells me exactly what you are. Shadow Ball. Yeah, that's okay. No, you're exact. Okay, that makes sense. How is Tailwind? Tailwind's got one more turn. You have Covert Cloak? I want to knock it off. Not very effective. Crit. Yep, Covert Cloak. Oh, interesting. Shadow Ball. Not a one-hit KO on the Fluttermane. I mean, it does have really, really high special defense. Wicked Sword knocks out the Incineroar. That one's gone. Sucker Punch on the Fluttermane. I'm pretty sure I lost this. Like, I was not expecting the Trick Room Fluttermane to completely flip this, to be honest with you. I was not expecting that. And Fluttermane, it's still taunted, so they have to attack, so I forced them to swap. But Sylveon is definitely going to be moving next. Definitely. Sucker Punch goes in the Fluttermane, knocks it out. Thanks, Chien Pao, for being such a helpful person. Hyper Voice is going to knock out Chien Pao too. And this should reset the dimensions now and proc the Throat Spray. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Which kind of sucks for Sylveon, to be honest with you. Can't read that because, you know, they were able to go first. Now they can't. Staraptor, here comes the no Intimidate. Okay. I am gonna go like this. Let's try. Why not? I'm gonna Terra. They Terra'd last time. It's now my turn. I unfortunately cannot do a whole lot. I mean, if the Follow Me comes out, they guessed it, but I'm locked into Sucker Punch. There it is. I will fail, but Ogerpon does not attack. That's good. Sucker Punch is going to fail. Brave Bird hits the Urshifu, and it does knock it out. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should have used the Terra on Sylveon. But that's okay. Damaged by the recoil. Oh, it goes down. %100% went down. Okay, and we'll just try it again. Here comes the Horn Leech. I don't think we're gonna get knocked out, but is that enough to heal? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. I was like, I don't think so. I don't think that's enough. I mean, they called it on Urshifu, absolutely, but I can only do Sucker Punch, so it's nothing I can do. But definitely switching over from the Shadow, like the Shadow Ball on Sylveon was a definitely great call. I kind of want to have Helping Hand on Sylveon now, just so that I can boost my partner if I can't do anything. Especially if I have, like, you know, Dragapult next to her and, you know, Urshifu. Urshifu would get us an extreme boost of all their attacks, especially with, like, Terra Dart. But still, not bad. Let's get on to the next one. Okay, we've got Grimmsnarl, Okidoki, Galarian Zapdos, Gouging Fire, Cleavor, and Garganacl. Ugh, pardon me. Okay, so in layman's terms, I don't have a lot to do with fighting types, I think. I mean, I do have Incineroar to lower down their special or their attacks, so I should have some leeway, but not a whole lot. We're gonna bring in Incineroar and Ogerpon. That way I can kind of gauge where I'm gonna be looking at. Actually, let's go Incineroar, Urshifu, Ogerpon, and we will follow up with Dragapult. We won't worry about bringing in Tornadus. Tornadus would be great for Tailwind support. And I know Galarian Zapdos does have access to it, but are they going to use it? I don't know. I honestly don't know. So we're going to find out here. Grimmsnarl and Cleavor. Urshifu and Incineroar. So I'm gonna go ahead and fake out the Cleavor. And well, let's fake out Grimmsnarl. And I'm gonna go straight into Cleavor with close combat. Let's see what happens here. Fake out into the Grimmsnarl. It's not gonna move now. Close combat. Not enough to get the KO. So Stone Axe is gonna come out, and it's probably gonna go right into... Oh, Aerial Ace. Okay. I was expecting a Stone Axe. And that's leftovers? Alright. Alright. Let's knock off the Cleavor. And let's go into the Grimmsnarl now. We're gonna force a... there we go. Close combat. It's not gonna do as much damage now. Stone Axe. Misses the Incineroar. There comes the knockoff. There goes your leftovers. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and knock off whatever Grimmsnarl has. Actually, let's swap to Ogerpon. And I am just gonna go ahead and close combat Cleavor. We're gonna do that. We're gonna swap so that if I don't knock out Cleavor, then I have access to one, Incineroar that's in the back, because probably Urshifu is gonna go down. And if for whatever reason he's still up, so Grimmsnarl leaves the field. But I am gonna be swapping out. Zapdos comes in next. Close combat. Takes down the Cleavor. Because that -3 is huge. It's huge. Out comes Grimmsnarl again. I'm gonna... First, I'm gonna Spiky Shield, swap to Incineroar to get my minus defense off. Bring on Incineroar to minus the Zapdos. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I don't want them... Oh, they have Defiant. Crap. I forgot. Okay. So about that, guys. Fake out goes into... Uh-oh. My screen went black there for a minute. Okay. Thunderous Kick. Just right into Incineroar. Oh, that's super effective. Let's go. I mean, that's not... Let's go. That pretty much hurt a lot. Hit Dragapult. Let's Ivy Cudgel the Zapdos. And I'm gonna Phantom Force the Zapdos too. Parting Shot. Goes on the Ogerpon. So why did this turn off? It's like everything's fine. Okay, Grimmsnarl goes back, brings out their fourth, which is going to be... Okay. Gouging Fire with the booster energy, activating it. It's special Why is everyone doing special defense? Am I missing something? Ivy Cudgel, so I'm faster than the Zapdos. Oh, I do not do any damage to it. Oh, Coaching. That'll raise its attack defense, and I think it's speed. Nope, just attack and defense. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just spiky shield. Out comes the Terra on their side. It is gouging fire, makes him dark. Okay. Spiky shield. Phantom Force. It's a zap. Oh, it doesn't take him down. That sucks. But I do proc the Citrus Berry, so that's dope. Does not take him out though. Coaching again to make the +2 now to attack and defense. Heat Crash goes into the protected slot. That's going to do a little bit of damage. Let's Horn Leech. Yeah, I'm going to Horn Leech. Guess I know I can only pick this. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Horn Leech, Phantom Force, into the Zapdos slot. I have to wait till one of them goes down. Vanish. Horn Leech. So I do outspeed. Coaching again. That's +3. That is insane. Heat Crash. That's a +3. Oakpon ain't living through any of that. Okay. Out goes Urshifu. Yeah, why not? I don't think it's Burning Bulwark. Let's combat. Oh my god. It still has Reflect, the +3, and it's like literally doing nothing to him. Thunderous Kick. Super effective. Dang. Here comes the Heat Crash. Not very effective. Oh, one more turn. Yeah, I mean, we're done. I'm not gonna do. It's 3-on-1, and one of them's +3. Yeah, no, we're good. We don't need to do it anymore. We don't need to do anymore. It was a nice try though. Obviously, if I didn't take down the Zapdos, it was gonna be much harder. And it proved to be that point. But there wasn't anything I could do to Zapdos. That was the thing, though. I couldn't do anything to it. I didn't have anything that it was weak to. I didn't have anyone with Ice Beam. I didn't have anyone with Ice Spinner. I didn't have Xianpao on the team. Yeah. When you got like a bunch of flying types around, you need to have someone that can counter them. I don't even have rock types. That's a lot. Something to consider, for sure. Okay, we've got Hisuian Arcanine, Landorus Eye, Garchomp, oh no, Garchomp, T-Tark, Golden Go, and Corviknight. This is essentially a sand team. So this is going to be very, very, very fun. Let's see what we could do, shall we? Might want to bring in Sylveon. Am I going to be able to handle Landorus Eye? I can last one attack. I figured that out. I can last one. Let's do this, do that, and this. Yeah, let's do that. Now, I know Sylveon's not going to be able to knock out anyone in particular. Like, T-Tar would be able to fall, but they're going to Terra to, like, water or flying or something. right? It's gonna go straight for the Assault Vest build. I mean, you can do other things, but that's what everyone uses. T-Tar Garchomp, so here we go, full shiny. Sandstream. I'm gonna go ahead and just get this up and running. And I am just gonna go right into knocking out this T-Tar with the Horn Leech. Because I'm 100% for certain that if I try to go for the Garchomp, I'm not gonna go anywhere. But I'm definitely gonna be outspeeding this thing. Tailwind, no protect, Horn Leech. T-Tar does survive, but I do a lot of damage. Here comes Dragon Claw. Oh, that's a lot. Rock Slide. Also takes down the Tornadus. That's a crit too. But Ogerpon's gonna get a lot of HP back on the next turn. Come on out, Sylveon. I'm just gonna go ahead and Hyper Voice because that's gonna hit both. And I'm gonna Horn Leech the Tyranitar. It's gonna get knocked out. I'm gonna get Horn Leech off anyway, so maybe Spiky Shield might have been better. Out comes Landorus. Here comes Cetera on the Garchomp. Terra Steel. Okay. Horn Leech on the Landorus. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a crit. Oh, that's a lot. Yoink. Thank you. Hyper Voice. Down goes Landorus. Doesn't do a whole lot to the Garchomp. It is not speedy at all. Because realistically, like, Garchomp should be outspeeding Sylveon, but I have Trick Room, or not Trick Room, but Tailwind. Oh, here comes Iron Head. Bop. I barely survived. Let's go. Leftovers. Gotcha. Gotcha. Now that I know what set you're using, I don't really have anything to fear. Out comes Arcanine. Go and swap into that. I'm going to Ivy Cudgel. Arcanine. Here comes the Extreme Speed that's going to go right into Sylveon's face. But that's not going to happen because Sylveon gets retreated. I am going to lose my +1. So right now, from my previous video, I feel like I wasted an item. But at the same time, I also do that, which is fully functional. Extreme Speed goes right into that slot, does nothing. Oh, that's Life Orb? Okay, that's cool. Ivy Cudgel. Here, have one of these. Sit down, Arcanine. That's 4 times weak against water. Sit down, Arcanine. Dragon Claw. It is not going to take out Ogerpon, is it? Nope, just barely survives. Does Tailwind stay up or does it go down? Please, Tailwind, stay up. T-Tar comes out next. Tailwind stays up for one more turn. Let's go. Let's go ahead and just hit Garchomp for that, and I'm just gonna Horn Leech T-Tar. Okay, Garchomp protects. And I'm just gonna hit the Horn Leech on the T-Tar, suck up all that HP. So now it's literally 1 versus 3. Flare Blitz. Buffed by the Sandstorm. Tailwind's gone. Let's go ahead and knock off that, and I'm going to go ahead and spiky shield Ogerpon. Let's last a little bit longer. Oh, you do the earthquake? Oh, that's dope. Nice try. That's a lot of HP, but nice try. Knock off your item. And the sandstorm's now gone. Go ahead and Terra Grass. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to Ivy Cudgel the Garchomp. Let's make it do even less damage, shall we? Ivy Cudgel hits the Garchomp. That's a lot. You'll use Earthquake. I take less. Ogerpon goes down. Incineroar received a crit. Here comes the Flare Blitz. And I knock you out. Garchomp goes down. And Incineroar is dealt with recoil, and he lives. Whew. Good job. Excellent work. That was not a bright powder set, but it did do the job. Garchomp was not affected by the sand buffs. So obviously rock, ground, and I think steel types got like a really good special defense boost. But Jesus, some of those crits literally saved our bacon. They quite literally saved our bacon. I definitely could have went in their favor a lot more. Instead of using Rock Slide, I would probably have done something else. I mean, you got rid of Tornadus, right? But you were on a clock at that point, and I outsped everything. Even Garchomp. And Garchomp usually sits like really, really high in the speed tier. Like, here's my Garchomp, right? Where are you? I have you. There he is. Okay. So at 169, he outspeeds Urshifu's. He outspeeds. I think he barely outspeeds Iron Crown. Just barely. And that's full investment in speed and attack. And just to make it even worse, I put the Choice Scarf on him. But usually I have him with like a Life Orb or something else to make it even worse. But he is by far the hardest hitting Pokemon that I have outside of Dragonite with extreme speed. And that's with Jolly, right? You want the speed and like enhance, and then if you don't worry about having Tailwind, don't put any in speed, but you can do a lot outside of it. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. But yeah, good work. Iron Moth, Fluttermane, Rillaboom, Primarina, Iron Hands, and Farigiraf. I hate the fact that sometimes these names just escape my mind and I don't know what they're called. And I just go completely blank. It's like I'm staring into a wall. But for now, we need to figure out what we're going to be doing with this random bunch of Pokemon. Does Iron Moth do Tailwind? I kind of feel like he does. We'll go ahead and get started with like the Tornadus, Ogerpon. Bring in Sylveon so we can deal something with Iron Hands there. And I don't really... Oh wait, no. I have Urshifu. Let me go ahead and bring out Urshifu first. No, there we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. Just shuffle everything to get the one thing that I want. I want, because I doubt that this will happen, but Farigiraf could be up there, and if Farigiraf's up there, I want them to see Urshifu, which is probably terrible. Probably have Urshifu in the back just to have people to switch into would be a little bit better. But yeah, no. Tornadus Urshifu versus Iron Hands and Primarina. Ooh. Oof. Let's go ahead and Tailwind it up, and I'll switch over to Sylveon, who may or may not get completely trumped right now from Heavy Slam. I don't like this at all. The music's kind of like foreboding my not so long existence. Sylveon comes out, fake out, hits the Tornadus, which is totally fine. That's a strong fake out. Tailwind goes off. And Dazzling Gleam. It's pretty strong. Let's go for it. Terra Fairy, Hyper Voice. Boost, Pixelate, boost normal attack moves by 20% and changes it to Fairy. So this should get quite a bunch of bonuses. About as much I expected from Iron Hands. That's a full 252 investment special defense. Hyper Voice on the Primarina. There's nothing on the Tornadus. Now Hyper Voice does act like a water attack, I believe. As we exchange throat sprays. A Heavy Slam comes in and just completely decimates my Sylveon. Go ahead and bring out our Ogerpon. And I'm going to Horn Leech. I'm going to go straight to the Iron Hands. It's probably most likely the Assault Vest. It's already done its thing. It can't do anything more. I outspeed it still. So unless I miss both attacks here, which is unlikely, it should fall here. Should be in the keyword. Liquid Storm, it is going to miss the Iron Hands. It is going to hit Primarina though. Does not get the KO. Speed falls on the Primarina, which means Horn Leech goes off and still doesn't knock out the Iron Hands. You've got to be kidding me. Ball Charge into the Ogerpon doesn't do anything. And the recoil should knock it out. Still doesn't? Are you kidding me? And the Dazzling Gleam finishes up team. And a sweep that I still can't figure out how they were able. How is he still alive? Like how? How? The recoil should have been higher than that. I mean, we're at it. It's 4 versus 1. There's no way. Dazzling Gleam's gonna come out, hit everybody. There's no way. I already terrored. That was rough. How? I don't think there was an out for me. I think that was the most messed up match that I could ever come across. I don't think there was an out. Like, even if I brought in Incineroar, right? Terra Grass still made it so that I still would get affected by Dazzling Gleam. It's not going to be super effective, but I'm not resisting it either. Well, it'd be technically neutral, but it's not like I can do anything about it. I can't do anything about it because it's literally just doing nothing. I still can't believe that I wasn't able to knock out Iron Hands though. I still don't understand how that wasn't able to knock out. That recoil should have knocked it out. I at least should have seen the next Pokemon in the back, and that sucks. Next, in this matchup, we've got Urshifu, Water Main, Chimpao, Entei, Ogerpon, who's water, and Amoonguss. Okay, so what should we do here? I think we shall have rain. Not literally. We'll do these three for sure. And I think Incineroar is going to be our last. We'll leave Sylveon and Urshifu in the back. Opening up last game with Urshifu was the most worst decision that I've ever made. But I was not expecting two freaking walls by Primarina and definitely wasn't Iron Hands. I'm pretty sure that we guessed what set it was with the Assault Vest special defense cap, because that was a Terra Fairy from a Sylveon. Granted, it's not usually the strongest move, but that was still a really strong move from Sylveon. That's modest base, by the way. It's not fully invested into special attack. I kind of want to see how that would turn out regardless. But it was the best one. Like out of fairies, you can have multiple fairies. Like I ran in with freaking Terra Fairy Garchomp and still do a lot of damage. Sword of Ruin activates, and we got Chimpao and Amoonguss on their side, Tornadus and Dragapult on mine. Let's go ahead and Bleakwind Storm. I mean, I kind of want to taunt. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to taunt the Amoonguss, Terra, and hit the Chimpao straight with Terra Steel. The other weakness that I had on my team during the last time that Pokemon International was in Portland, Oregon? It was a long time ago, but oh Jesus. Like the Runic Pokemon just came out and I ran in with like a Terra Steel Rotom and a Terra Fairy Garchomp, and it was pretty fun. That was my counter to the meta at the time. So taunt, here comes the Terra Blast. If you are not sashed, you are going down. You are sashed, okay. And Amoonguss is taunted, so he could still do something with the Chimpao. Ice Spinner is going to go to Tornadus, so it is going to knock it out. But they don't have anyone that's going to outspeed Dragapult. And Amoonguss can't Spore now. So there's that. And we're going to go ahead and lower down their attack. I'm just going to go ahead and just hit the Amoonguss. He's probably going to swap out and maybe protect the Chimpao. I mean, it wouldn't make sense. You know what? Let's fake out the Chimpao in case if it doesn't do anything, and I'm going to hit the Amoonguss thinking it's going to swap. There it is. I guessed that part right. Here comes Entei. So we called it all. Fake out goes over to the protect, does nothing. Terra Blast goes right over to this Entei. It's not going to do anything to him. He is a fire type, but it's going to be enough. Let's go ahead and knock off whatever Entei has. Swap to Ogerpon, so now I put the immediate pressure on. But I really should deal with this Chimpao, because the longer he's on the field, the worse off that I am on the team. But at the same time, with Sword of Ruin, it lowers his Entei's defense. So maybe keeping him alive for now would be beneficial for me? Maybe. I'm still going to knock off whatever Entei has off, because I don't think he can really kill me with anything. But I'm going to bring out Ogerpon so that I can do something. Sacred Sword. into the Ogerpon, doesn't do anything. Stomping Tantrum into Incineroar, doesn't do anything. I mean, it takes him down to half, but it's not like a one-hit KO. Citrus Spray comes up, knock off, and almost knocks him out. Salt Vest. Okay. Let's go straight across. Protect's probably going to go onto the Chien Pao. I'm not 100% sure about that. Maybe I should have swapped him, but at the same time, I don't think I was going to get anything out of him. Extreme Speed goes into the Incineroar. Here comes Sacred Sword right into Incineroar. That does get the KO. There was not a whole lot that I could do. Maybe adding Protect on him is probably better. But we're going to knock out the Chien Pao. Get a little bit of HP. It's just one, but it's better than nothing. Tornadus is down. Incineroar is down. We only have Dragapult left, who's Terra Steel, and Entei, who is standing strong with Fluttermane as the backup. Okay. Boost Energy activates. So is it speed? It is. You have not Terra'd, and you still have a Mungus in the back. I'm going to hit the Fluttermane, and I'm just going to Ivy Cudgel into Entei. Withdrew Entei, so now here comes the Mungus again. Fluttermane's going to protect. You called it. But now you're in a worse spot. No. I don't want to do that. Terra Blast goes there. Follow Me goes there. Now you can Rage Powder, which is totally fine. I know that a Dazzling Gleam is going to come out. That Fluttermane has had booster energy, so it has access to all of its moves. And I know it's the fastest thing on the field currently. I have to play this extremely well. But Spore is going to go to Ogerpon. And it does not... Okay. Fluttermane switches out, so now Dragapult's the fastest thing on the field. Follow Me. Terra Blast. So that is a Spore coming out from Amoonguss. I'm attacking into Entei. It's going to go down. Spore does not affect Ogerpon. I'm just going to do it again. Because now you're stuck in a loop. You can protect on the Fluttermane all that you want, or you can Rage Powder it to Amoonguss. It's going to go down, and so will Fluttermane eventually. What you decide to do here is going to be very, very crucial. I have one Pokemon that it completely ignores Spore, and another one that will completely decimate the Fluttermane. I now outspeed it. Guaranteed. You're not going to get faster than Dragapult. Terra goes up. Goes on to the Fluttermane. Terra Fairy. Follow me. No Protect. Terra Blast. Into the Fluttering. Gets to KO. I am physical based Dragapult that's zoom fast. And I am just gonna do this again, so Spore doesn't do anything. Why I left Amoonguss alone. It's a big reason why I left him alone. Oh, Jesus, that match. Okay. So let's break that match down, shall we? That match was really interesting. The team comp was really cool. They could have went either way, honestly. As soon as Qian Pao took down my Tornadus, I didn't have access to Tailwind anymore, but it didn't really matter because I had Dragapult, who automatically outspeeds all the Pokemon that they had on that side of the field, minus the Fluttermane with the booster energy. So I didn't really have to worry about Tailwind for the most part. And I think not going for the Tailwind on turn 1 was a huge benefit for me because it taunted the Amoonguss and that allowed them to swap out so they can bring in someone else that wasn't going to get hit. Because I did a lot of damage over to Qian Pao, who then protected the following turn as I brought in Incineroar and knew that that was going to happen. And I even tried to second guess myself and go, well, I'm going to go into this slot. It's not going to do anything. It's like, no, if they don't protect, Fake Out's going to knock out that Pokemon, which sets them up on a worse board state. But if they don't, or they do protect, then attacking the Pokemon that's eventually going to swap out, because Amoonguss isn't going to stay out there for very long, especially if it's taunted and it only knows one attack. If it knows the attack. Then I would be able to be better set up for any potential switch-ins like the Entei. And the Entei itself was kind of hard to deal with Dragapult, so swapping him out to bring in the Ogerpon so that I didn't have to worry about anything that the Entei did or even the Qian Pao and knocked off the Assault Vest was crucial. That game was insane. Oh my gosh, that was insane. I love matches like that. Those are great. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the end of today's video. I ended at the wrong screen, so we'll go into that as I go back in. In our brackets of double battles, as you can see here, I am currently at 19,722 with 75 battles under our belts at 35 wins and 40 losses. We will be switching members to the team hopefully by next video. In case if I don't, please know that I am currently working on that, so we will see how that one goes. And I usually don't like to switch teams so often, but there's definite people that we should replace in here. Like Single Striker Urshifu, I have no idea how to use him. Every time I go to use him, he usually gets knocked out by something somewhere. There's too many fairy types to be able to use him. He's good for Iron Crowns, but anything else, it kind of just falls apart. And that kind of sucks because I don't want to have a Pokemon that just falls apart on me. But at the same time, he's incredibly strong. Incredibly strong. But I don't know what to use him for. So we'll do some consideration and see what we can do for the team. I do like Protect on Tornadus, so we shouldn't have to do anything there. And I kind of do like the sets for Ogerpon currently. I can almost switch between fire and water and keep the same set and probably do the same amount of work. So that's really cool. As for everyone else, it seems pretty solid. Sylveon could probably be swapped out by another fairy type or just be more focused on doing as much damage, but the bulkier side of her is so much greater. I do definitely enjoy that aspect, but having that throat spray kind of worries me a little bit. And it's only because of the fact of like, if I change it to anything else, I think I'm doing a huge disservice to the build of what her EVs are. Because if she's taking hits now, and then I just completely like switch her around to do something else, it's gonna probably ruin it. We'll discuss that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below about Sylveon. But in that case, that's going to be the end of today's video, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed the show thus far. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below, as I do reply to any and all comments that you guys leave behind. Also, do me a favor by leaving a like on the video, that'd be perfect. And if you're a brand new viewer of mine, go ahead and click somewhere on the screen now to be notified of the series. It's also going to be at the end card, so if you just want to watch the entire thing or the previous episode or whatever's best viewed for you, you can do that. And if you like the content, consider subscribing. It does help with the channel, and it lets me know that I'm doing something that you guys like. And if you are a returning viewer, go ahead and click it anyway, just because why not? You're already here. It's completely free. And you guys want to get a hold of me or at least follow me anywhere else, I do have a couple of social links in the description, like Twitter, as well as a Discord that you can come in. Let's talk. You'll probably hear from me a lot faster on Discord, but it's completely up to you. And if you guys want to be notified when I upload next, hit the notification bell on the right and you'll be notified. For future reference, I do plan on releasing a video every single day this week, so you should have plenty of content to look forward for me. I'm not doing overtime this weekend. I do have a podcast to film this weekend as long as all the members are good to go. And yeah, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. And the new team, I'm hoping does incredibly well. I'm going to be like testing out the calcs tomorrow, but we'll see how everything goes. That's it. That's all that I've got. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you then. Peace.